All right, viewers, I'm going to quickly change gears briefly in our rolling coverage of what went down after Friday prayers across India, pan-India protests. But I'm going to change gears to a big political story that is developing, that should have been one of the prime stories today, but did not find space because of the developments across the country in terms of protests. Rajya Sabha, the race to the Rajya Sabha is near about final, but with a lot of twists and turns. Polls were held for... There were 57 seats, out of which 41 were formalized. 16 seats were up for elections, which would be joining those 41, which were elected without any contest. Now, these seats from 4 states, Maharashtra, Haryana, Rajasthan. The counting has begun, is what we are getting to understand, amongst the candidates whose electoral fates will be decided in these elections are Union Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, Piyush Goyal, Congress Randeep Singh Surjewala, Jairam Ramesh, amongst others. But today has come with high drama, as political parties accused each other of horse trading, money power, cross-voting. A BJP delegation, as we speak, has reached the ECI, the Election Commission of India, to complain about violations of secrecy during voting in today's Rajya Sabha polls. One would have thought this would be the Congress or opposition parties doing so, because the BJP went into the Rajya Sabha elections very, very confident. Now, the BJP has demanded that counting should be stopped in Maharashtra and Haryana after violations of election process. What those violations are, we're going to get in a larger understanding of that. In Maharashtra, viewers, it's interesting how permutations and combinations are firming up. AIMIM has decided to extend support to the Maha Vikas Aghadi, extending support to the NCB Congress and the Shiv Sena combined. Interesting, the AIMIM is going with the Shiv Sena where the Rajya Sabha elections are concerned. But heavy drama that took place, viewers, in Rajasthan as well, because the Congress, which had feared cross-voting, had put all their MLAs together. It's a 200-seat house, had put all their MLAs together in a resort. The BJP had done the same, not that they weren't worried. But all eyes were on Congress, whether they would be cross-voting. What really happened, viewers, was the other way around. There was cross-voting which took place within the BJP camp. Are the results now firming up is the big question. I want to cut across right now to our guests who are joining us this evening. I have Rahul Srivastav with me, our National Affairs Editor. I have Aiyshwarya Mahadev, Congress spokesperson. I have Aparajita Sarangi, Bharatiya Janata Party MP. I have Sanjay, political analyst, and I have Swati Chaturvedi, political analyst. I want to quickly begin with Rahul Srivastav, National Affairs Editor, who, as usual, when every election comes into play, makes these many notes through the course of the day, stuff that I'd want to photocopy. But Rahul, take us through the very quick, twists and turns that have taken place today. Cross-voting has taken place, but possibly not in the areas what we had possibly speculated they would.
You see, they have basically happened at the points of fissures. Now, an election in Rajya Sabha is a lot about who manages the flock and how well. If you recall that election when Ahmed Patel was contesting, the BJP tried its best. MLAs had to be taken to Eagleton Resort in Bangalore. Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, who was shepherding the MLAs, was raided by the Income Tax Department, but Ahmed Patel won. I think Ahmed Patel, give credit to his ability to manage such affairs. And similarly, it was a battle of nerves between BJP managers and Ashok Gehlot in Rajasthan. Now, what the Congress interestingly had done, that while at one time he was blamed for a lot of troubles in the Congress actually outsourced the entire battle to him. He managed it. See, I'll tell you that just day before yesterday, Mr. Gehlot was in Udaipur. He took a state flight to Jaipur for 1 hour to meet one MLA who he thought could be drifting away, and he brought it back. Now, why a lot of trouble in Congress is over? Because the Congress managed it. The 13 independents, there were threats that the cases will be opened against them, but still it is part of management. On the BJP side, there were troubles, and what some BJP sources were saying, that there is a segment loyal to Vasundhara Raje Scindia, which is not very happy with the idea of a Betenua, Mr. Tiwari being fielded from for Rajya Sabha, and perhaps there could well be. Now, if some people from the BJP have cross-voted, one will have to find how they have cross-voted, because eventually it's not a secret ballot. The vote has to be shown to an agent. So if there has been cross-voting, that means
there is an MLA from the BJP that's voted for Pramod Tiwari. Yes. Is what we're getting to understand.
So that's what it could either be a mistake, faulty ink.
Right.
It has happened in this country, or then there
Or
could be
invisible ink, if you remember, because there's a whole case of that as well. But we're going to talk to Rahul Srivastava.